What's up, soul family? The boy KG the Spiritual Big Homie today, right? In the last bit, I talked about like how the powers that be go so hard and spend billions of dollars, to keep our people entrapped, in this violence, death, and poverty circle, right? But today, excuse me, I'm gonna speak on one of the biggest vehicles they use to do that and to achieve that, to achieve that goal that they set forth, right? And that would be the music industry, bro. Like, this music shit since back in the day, it's been putting us under literally like literal spells, bro. Music is like a lot of the music, damn near all the music we listen to today is like, spell work, right? And I know it sounds crazy as hell, right? It sounds like some old hocus pocus bullshit, right? And I'm being honest, bro. When I ain't know no better, I'd have thought the same thing, bro. So, now we conditioned, mentally to think that, spells is being cast by wizards and witches and shit, over pages, reciting shit and this, or whatever, what I mean? Whatever shit we see in cartoons or movies, right? I'm here to tell you, bro. That's not how it works, bro. So, begin by saying, like, what was that, late 80s, early 90s, right? It was this secret meeting about all these record execs and, the powers that be, you know what I'm saying? Got together and discussed the new direction of hip hop. First, you got to ask yourself, why in the fuck would a bunch of old head Europeans get together to discuss black artistry? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, they kind of agreed that they were gonna change it from like all this positivity to gangster rap, right? So it ain't no coincidence that you got guys like Public Enemy going from fight the power to goddamn Bone Thugs and Harmony. No offense against the brother. I mean, no offense, against them brothers, because I used to listen to it too. But we got Bone Thugs talking about Mo Murder and all this shit now, right? That was after the change, right? And even further, bro, look up this shit called 440 hertz, music frequency, right? It didn't used to be that, right? I put a plug on my Facebook feed, right? Even then, it's this young brother, XXX Tentacion, rest his soul, you know what I mean? He was a young brother in the music industry. And he was talking about when he was 15, how, he can learn how to play with like music frequencies and, tones, and he can make it target a certain part of your mind and brain, right? This little brother was 15. What the hell you think he learned it from? It had to be, the knowledge had to be already out there, right? Bro, I just want to let y'all know that, like some of the drastic ass measures that the enemy gonna go through, you know what I'm saying? To keep you bound and gagged by this goddamn hood life, right? And they're not even playing in our face no more, bro. They just putting that shit right on stores now. Beer, wine, and spirits. Hey, then you know what you're dancing with, right? Take it further. Look at all this old, weaponized weed, bro. Like, look at all this old readily available dispensary ass weed, right? You know what I'm saying? It's feminizing our young men, and it's masculizing, however you want to say it, but I'm gonna say masculine. It's masculizing our young women, bro. I've never seen a generation where there's so many damn young studs. Nothing, I ain't judging nothing, but they ain't never seen a generation where there's so many young studs and so many boys that's just super fucking feminine, bro. And to this dispensary, we just came readily available, bro. Just being honest, bro. When the fuck has the government ever made anything readily available? Right? So, well, without the agenda, I would say. So, and then you mix that with the final cocktail, boom. You got these damn music, you know what I'm saying, this broadcast on this 440 hertz, you know what I'm saying, this 440 hertz music frequency. And that right there, that's like hypnotizing the damn kids, you know what I'm saying? You already got these, you've been drinking all day, you got these spirits playing through you, you know what I'm saying? We got our young men running around smoking all day. They emotional as hell now. Now we got emotional guys running around with 50 shots and 100 shots around these hoods, bro. Coincidence that all these bodies started popping up since the fucking 2000 and late 2000s and early 2010s and 11 and all this shit? Think again, bro. So my aim with these vids, bro, is just to try to break the spell just little by little, bro. Because the alternative is that spell, like, when my spell got broken, like our day was like, our thing back in the day, it wasn't all this old trap, all this drill music. It was trap music, right? I was like, I ain't gonna say grew up, but I was out there in the streets in the era of Jeezy and Gucci and Gotti and all them. It was more trap music, bro. And I can remember, bro, when I finally got locked up and the spell was broken. Because when them jail cells slam, bro, the spell is broken. When you ain't got access to all this liquor, this weed, and all this music, you kind of start thinking, like, you know what I mean? So when my spell was broken, I used to think to myself, like, damn, bro, like, I used to feel like I was being hypnotized by that music. And I never thought nothing of it, bro. And when I got to the feds, it was kind of like some of the same thing, bro. Brothers saying the same thing, like, bro, I swear, man, it was like Jesus, it was like God, he was in the car with you just talking to you, right? If I felt hypnotized, right? But now knowing what I know now and how they play with these music frequencies and shit, bro, what be really crazy. So if you can see my era when I was in the feds, bro, everybody was locked up. A majority of the population was locked up for them, trapping and getting some money, right? What these kids going to jail for? Drilling, killing. It's too much, you know what I'm saying? It's too much to be coincidence, bro. It's just too in your face to be coincidence, my dude. So my aim with this is to break your ass out that spell before them cell doors slam, bro. If we gonna catch them all, unfortunately, no. And that hurt me like a motherfucker. But if I can just one man, bro, we can just get one at a time, bro. You know what I'm saying? Two at a time, however it go. Yeah, we feel like we doing our job because that shit gonna spread like wildfire, bro. But that's one of the ways y'all at war, young brother. So you can say this shit sound like some hocus pocus bullshit if you want to. And I'm just being honest with you. I would have said the same thing when I ain't know no better. But to keep denying the facts that's in your face and the facts that's all around us, bro, that's just ignorance on your own behalf, bro. KG the Spiritual Big Homie, baby. Signing off.